Everybody to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota for this NFC North battle between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. This game may have some playoff implications on the line. Down the stretch, these teams may be looking back at this week and pointing fingers towards it, whether or not it is for the better or the worse. The Bears coming in with a 1-3 record, and the Vikings here at 2-2. Both these teams looking to get back on pace as they've struggled in recent weeks. Nonetheless, we are set for an exciting game here. Of course, the Vikings, one of the best receiving corps in the NFL. The Bears pitching a shutout just a couple of weeks ago against the Houston Texans. So we have high expectations for this one as we are set for kickoff at a rocking and beautiful US Bank Stadium. And it will be the Chicago Bears receiving the football first. Justin Fields and Kirk Cousins, our quarterback matchup for this afternoon, as we are just about halfway through week number 5. Incredible how we've made it so far already. Game number 70 of the season is set to kick off here momentarily. As Greg Joseph will line up and boot this one back to Byron Pringle. The former Kansas City Chief will be returning this kick. As Joseph steps up, we are underway from US Bank Stadium. Pringle will return this one from the goal line. He will go up the left hash, and he will get thrown down at the 25-yard line. So that is where this possession will start for Kirk Cousins, who has struggled in recent weeks. The Vikings have been a very hot and cold on and off team with victories in weeks 1 and 3. They're looking to keep the over-under and the every other alive here this week. It is an odd week, and they are undefeated in odd weeks, so let's see if they can keep it up. But the Bears coming off of a loss to the New York Giants, not a pretty statistic to have. Justin Fields has had an interception in every game so far this season, at least one. Probably one of the worst statistically quarterbacks in the NFL this season. We will see if he can turn that around as the Bears have the ball first down and 10 from the 25-yard line. A stretch David Montgomery will start us off as he will gain 2 yards. Caught a yard on his first carry. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Welcome, everybody. I did change my name. I know I put that on the community tab a couple days ago, but I'm not sure if everybody saw that. But yeah, a little bit of a name change. Now 2nd down and 9 for the Bears. Fields back in the pocket by himself. Going to fire across the middle. That pass is dropped. Eric Kendricks forcing the incompletion. Welcome, everybody. How are we doing today? Got a lot of people in here already. Good start to the stream. By the way, I should get that dono button within the week. I just applied for the partner program today, and it does take a day or two for that to work. 3rd down and 9. The fans on their feet, clapping away as Fields going left side. That pass is caught. Turning around is Byron Pringle. He's down the left side. Will they catch him? No, they won't. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. How about that? Byron Pringle goes 73 yards, and the Bears have an early lead. Justin Fields, 0 for 1 to start this game out. Now he's 1 for 2, and that one extremely important, as that one puts the Bears on top very early in this one. Just 3 plays and 46 seconds spent on that drive, and the Bears go all the way down the field, putting up 7 points. Byron Pringle able to turn that outside shoulder perfectly. That was a textbook reception. That was a pretty good throw, not gonna lie. Interesting. Justin Fields actually playing good. Just pretend that's not Matt Nagy, by the way. I can't change the coaches. That is out of my power. Anyways, how about that for a start to today's game? We didn't see a touchdown until the 4th quarter last one, and we already got one 46 seconds in. That is exciting. As the kick here from Santos is returned from inside the 5-yard line, going up the middle and finding the 26. So that is where Kirk Cousins will start possession number 1. Well, Kirk, we're asking, Do you like that in weeks 2 and 4? No, we don't. However, weeks 1 and 3, we do like that. Kirk Cousins 2-0 against NFC North opponents. A win over the Packers in overtime here. And also a win over the Vikings. This is their third home game against an NFC North opponent. They're looking to go 3-0 as Dalvin Cook gets his first carry today. He is wrapped up at the 28-yard line, a gain of a yard. Wish you could change your vote. I mean, Vikings get the second half kickoff at least. We'll see what happens. Cook carries forward for a yard on that play. It is 2nd and 9 as Cousins will go play action here. Got good protection, going to fire to the ball left side. That pass is caught. Breaking a tackle, Irv Smith Jr. He will be near a first down, but I believe he will be just short. And yes, he will. So 3rd and inches upcoming. Roquan Smith, the middle linebacker, on the tackle. So now the Vikings facing a 3rd down themselves. This one just 3rd and inches as they are in the I formation with Cook in the backfield. He will not get the carry. Cousins going to roll out, throw to Dalvin Cook on the run. That pass is caught, crossing the 40-yard line. Breaking tackles, crossing midfield to the 49. How's everybody doing today? We got a good crowd early. It's exciting. Hope it's a good Friday going on. Minnesota trying not to waste any time to tie this game up. They're already across midfield in just 3 plays. Cousins, a little stretch to the right to Dalvin Cook. He's looking for blockers, but he doesn't have any. Roquan Smith able to tackle him for loss. And that brings up 2nd and 11 upcoming. Trayvon Walker had a decent little rookie debut last night. He got what I wanted to see. I saw him get a sack, which was, that's solid. I was surprised the Raiders started Josh Jacobs yesterday, though. Not going to lie. It's kind of risky. 2nd and 11 from midfield now after Cook goes backwards a yard. Cousins in the gun. Will take the snap. Scanning the field, now going to fire right side. That pass is caught. KJ Osborne just going to tuck and roll on the sideline for a gain of 3. And it is now 3rd and 8. 2017 Vikings 24-17. All right, we'll see what happens. In all honesty, if the Bears were to win this game, that would put the the Vikings and the Bears both at 2 and 3. And if the Lions win this week, they play the Patriots tomorrow. They would also be 2 and 3. So the NFC North kind of getting interesting. 3rd and 8 for Minnesota. Cousins once again in the shotgun. Is back to pass, going to fire across the middle. That is caught. Justin Jefferson absorbing a big hit, but not before he picks up the first down. I think everybody's rooting for the Lions, let's be honest. Might need Jacobs to have some confidence, maybe. I mean, he's a good running back, don't get me wrong, but he's not, like, incredible. Like, no way the Browns are going to start Nick Chubb out there, obviously, so. A fresh set of downs for this Viking offense. Cook in the backfield. And Cousins under center will hand off to Cook, going straight up the gut. He had good blocking for a moment, but the Red Sea eventually collapsed back down upon him. And it is a gain of 5 on carry number 3. Roquan Smith has been active early. Why'd you change your name? Watch Stranger Things? I did not watch Stranger Things, no. Here, I'll answer that question about the channel name in a second. 2nd and 5 for the Vikings now. Cousins under center. Will hand off to Cook going right side. He is met in the backfield. A beautiful tackle for loss by Tavon Young. So yeah, the whole name change, I actually asked a couple weeks ago in a community, I guess not really a poll. I just kind of threw that on community tab like, hey, thinking about getting a name change. What do you guys think it should be? Somebody suggested MSG. And I was like, all right, we can do that and just add production to the end. So it's like Madden Sim Guy, Madden Sim Gaming, like whatever you guys want to make it out to be. It's all in that ballpark, but I just feel like I might not always do NFL, so I'll just put that out there. 3rd and 8 for Minnesota. The home crowd gone silent here. As Cousins feeling the pressure, going to fire left side. That pass is caught. Adam Thielen down to the 15-yard line. Community tab, you get that when you hit 500 subs. It takes a little bit of time. I know you said you hit 500 recently. It will take a little bit before it actually processes through. It took me a week before I got mine. So, yeah, you should get it eventually. I know you guys are the OGs if you remember my original name, so that's something to look forward about. First down at 10 for the Vikings now inside the Bear red zone for the first time this afternoon. Dalvin Cook will get a carry going right side. Breaking tackles. He's got a beeline to the end zone, and the Vikings have a touchdown. Dalvin Cook just walks into the end zone. Not a Bear defender in sight. And we've got a good game on our hands already. 2 touchdowns to start things out in the first quarter. As Greg Joseph on to attempt the extra point to tie it up at 7 apiece. The kick is up, and it is through. So how about it? A 46-second drive and a 4-minute 46-second drive. And we are all knotted up at 7. That was a beautiful carry, not gonna lie. Razorbacks rule, of course, man. Of course. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know what profile picture you guys see, because it's different for everybody. The kick here from Jordan Berry going back to Byron Pringle, as he will return this one. After he's had an opportunity to catch his breath from that touchdown, he'll bring this one out to the 26. And that is where the Bears will start their second possession this afternoon. So the Bears back on offense after just a 3-play drive on their first possession. They're looking to go back at it here with the Fields pass to the right side. Cole Kmet gets lit up by Harrison Smith. A big hit. Doge and Ty, I actually have rosters in front of me, actually. Kind of hard to explain how that works, but basically beforehand I go through, write down every player, what their number is, and just go from there. But I'm to the point where I've called these teams' games 4 times already in the past. So for the most part, I can recognize based off of like whether it's hair, whether they have an X factor, whether they have a superstar ability. It's pretty much easy at this point. Flipping sides of the field now to start quarter number 2. Fields will take a high snap, feeling the pressure, throwing right side. That is caught Cole Kmet. He will go out of bounds after a gain of 6, and it is 3rd down and 3. But yeah, it took a while. At first, I didn't even have the rosters in front of me. I just tried to go off memory. That was an awful idea. So, really, in week 2 is when I started establishing rosters. 3rd and 3 for the Bears. The second play of the second quarter. Fields in the gun. Will take the snap. Surveyed in the field. He's going to fire right side. That pass is caught. David Montgomery somehow stumbling for a first down. That was one. Did you go get a Pepsi? W. What in the world was that animation? That was interesting. Huh. So David Montgomery putting the team on his back on that catch. A new set of downs for Chicago. Montgomery will get a stretch to the right side looking for blocking. He breaks one tackle, breaks a second tackle, and he's got a first down again of 11. Dr. Pepper, that's true. That's fire. Holy moly. We just went from 9 viewers to 23? Just happened. Well, welcome, everybody. First and 10 for Chicago now. Under 5 to play in the first half. Fields will fire left side. That pass is caught on the sideline. Streaking towards that first down marker. I believe Darnell Mooney has got it, and he does. Yeah, what just happened? Interesting. All right. I mean, sometimes I go from like, I don't know, 9 to 13, 9 to 14, but I've never had a 14 viewer increase in the snap of a finger. This Bears offense moving the football down the field well as Fields takes a low snap handoff to Montgomery. He is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. The strength of Harrison Phillips. It would bring him down for a loss of a yard. Post an update on every team's record on the community tab. Makes it easier to keep track of. Actually, I have a Discord server if you want to join that instead, which I will post after this play. 2nd and 11 for Fields now. 4 minutes left in half number 1. Montgomery will not get the carry. Fields will go play action. as he rolls to the right side. Now going to tuck it and run. He's got to make a move, and he is stuck up by Eric Kendricks. A gain of 7 on his first carry. So yeah, here, let me put the Discord server. Oh yeah, brilliant. Energy's on top of it already. Third down and 3 for the Bears from the 34-yard line. Montgomery in the backfield will now leave. Field's going to throw left side. That is caught. Cole Kmet. Does he have a first down? It is very, very close. And no, he does not. Are you getting Madden 23? I will. Yes, definitely. Not exactly sure when it comes out, actually. The exact date I don't remember. But hopefully soon. $10 as the Bears go for it here. No. So the Bears electing not to go for it. They will attempt a Cairo Santos field goal from 48 yards out. This kick is up, and it is good. Have you witnessed a high snap? I don't think Madden has a program where a snap can go over a quarterback's head, which I think that should be a thing. Especially if the center is like a rookie or really low overall. I feel like that should happen like once every 200 snaps, something like that, but 13th of August ones will come. All right. Well, yeah, I think it's for EA Play, though. I'm pretty sure the game officially releases to everybody the 19th or something like that. So, August 16th, school starts for me. That's tough. I don't start till September 6th. I got a while till I go back, so I'm chilling. Cairo Santos now booting this one back to the Minnesota Vikings. As this kick will be returned. Just kidding. Will be taken for a knee in the end zone. And so the Vikings able to get their defense to get a stop. And the Bears only putting up 3 on that previous possession. Here comes Kirk Cousins for his second drive today. Yeah, this is the longest summer I've had in my life. We got out like May 20th, and we don't go back till September 6th, though. First down and 10 for Kirk Cousins. Just under 3 minutes and all 3 timeouts left for the Vikings in half number 1 as Cousins dropping back in the pocket, trying to set his feet. He doesn't have anybody downfield. Now going to fire left side. That pass is caught. Justin Jefferson coming back for it. I am very shocked that Kirk didn't just keep backpedaling into a sack, but maybe the Bears' pass rush is just not it today. I really hope Madden actually doesn't suck this year. Hopefully it's good. Because to buy next gen, it's going to be $70, so that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens, though. First down at 10 from the 42 now after that Jefferson catch of just over 10 yards. As Cousins going to fire left side again. That is caught again, Justin Jefferson, another first down. Kirk Cousins is on point today. No incompletions thrown yet. I think that is 7 for 7 for 99 yards to begin things off from Minneapolis. Kirk Cousins as sharp as ever in this one as he is under center. And Cook will get a carry going right side. He's finding a hole a little bit. Now running over defenders, and there is a flag down on the play. And this one will be coming back. Could you do face reveal? It's a good question. A lot of people have asked me that. I don't know. The way I would do it, I don't know how I would do it, though. I don't know how I'd implement it. Matter of fact, I'll make this a promise. Because I do have a face cam for PlayStation. I can put it in the Super Bowl. I know it's going to be a long time away. And if we start blowing up like a lot before then, I can change it up. But that's my plan for now. First and 13 for the Vikings after that holding penalty brings him back. Cook, another carry to the right side. He's running over defenders to the 30-yard line. And we have hit the 2-minute warning from Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Vikings trailing by 3 but driving. Yeah, I actually have an unlisted video on my channel currently with my face in it, but never know if I'm going to upload that. Second and 7 for Minnesota now. Under 2 to play in half number 1. Cousins backpedaling. Here comes pressure, and he goes down. A huge sack for Kairos Tunga. Vikings went on face reveal in the Discord. No huddle for Minnesota here. 3rd and 20. Kirk Cousins Back to pass, going across the middle. That pass is caught by Justin Jefferson, and he lost the football on his way down. Picked up by the Bears, and a huge turnover. Jalen Johnson able to scoop that one up. Justin Jefferson did look like he was down, though. This one may be reviewed. We will see. I don't know about that one. Kind of feel like he was down. See if we get a review. And we will. We will have a booth review. Was Justin Jefferson down? That is the question. We're going to see a couple of camera angles here. It looks like that left forearm was definitely down. So the Vikings will likely maintain possession here. So here comes the official back out on the field, and never mind. Bears just going to burn a timeout. We're not even going to get to hear anything. Cool. Nice. Sick. Awesome. That is a Madden moment. It's definitely worthy of it. So the ruling on the field was overturned, and the Vikings will be kicking a 49-yard field goal to tie this one up. Joseph's kick is up, and it is perfect. Interesting. Never had it where the official doesn't come out onto the field and like give the call, but I guess the Bears were just burning a timeout so they can get the football back. Kind of odd, but hey, we've had some scoring on every possession so far. 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals in this game. How about it? As the Bears set to return this next kickoff. I think I will put something out there eventually, like, hey, who do you think's gonna win each division at some point in the middle of the season? But for now, I'm just gonna keep all that in the Discord. As Jordan Berry boots this one back to Byron Pringle, who'll return this one from the goal line once again, going straight up the middle. He will find the 28. Welcome, NFL fan. Change your name. What's up? Yeah, I don't know if I'm always gonna do NFL stuff, and NFL Season Simulator just kind of sounded. Didn't really sound like a person on the channel. Just kind of sounded like it was an AI running everything, but so I just kind of wanted to be like, hey, it's kind of my channel, you know. I'm the production lead here, and also I may not always do NFL stuff. Might change it up. Might do NBA Finals at some point if it comes down to that in the summer. You know what I'm saying? So we'll figure it out. First and 10 for the Chicago Bears. They have 2 timeouts and 1:15 left as Fields gonna fire left side to Montgomery out of the backfield. He will find 8 yards on that completion. Actually, talented commentator. I appreciate that. Yeah, Braden Shea, I appreciate it. And the Bears will burn timeout number 2 with the game all knotted up at 10 apiece. 1:01 left. I would presume, yeah, Madden's predictable. We know this by now. That comes as no surprise at this point. Madden just decides when to take timeouts. 2nd and 2 for the Bears now. 1 timeout remaining. And 61 seconds on the clock as Fields back in the pocket. Going to roll left side now. Going to throw crossbody. That pass is caught. First down. And I believe it is David Montgomery. So the clock will continue to drain a little bit here. Under 50 seconds. Harrison Smith on the tackle. The Bears getting closer and closer to field goal range. No huddle for the Bears here, trying to hold on to their final timeout as they go 3 wide to the right. Fields taking the snap. The pocket collapsing. He's going to fire right side to Montgomery again, who is lit up at the 49-yard line. Harrison Smith and Eric Kendricks there to take him down. And it is a gain of 9 as the clock will dwindle down to 21 seconds. The Bears will burn their final timeout. From here, it would be a record 67-yard field goal. Or excuse me, it would actually tie it. It would be 66. Which is not going to happen with a kicker like Cairo Santos. I don't quite think he has the leg. There's very few kickers that could do it. Obviously, Tucker could definitely do it. Graham Gano probably too. Second down and a yard for the Bears. They have 21 seconds and no timeouts as Fields going to roll right side. Going to go way down the field. That pass incomplete. Hit as he threw. Probably could have been a bit more accurate there. And maybe hit a man in stride, but instead that pass fallen incomplete. And it is third and a yard. Third down and 1 for Chicago. They have to get out of bounds. Cannot afford to get tackled inbounds here as Fields going right side. Intercepted! That pass is picked off at the 37-yard line. How about that? It's the backup safety, Sine. And the Vikings have a turnover of their own. Justin Fields continuing the streak of an interception in every game this season. That is pick number 6 on the season in 5 straight games. And the Vikings take over. Now Minnesota with 12 seconds left. They have all 3 timeouts. Could take a shot or 2 here as Cousins going to go left side. That pass is hauled in. And running over defenders to the 44. It is Irv Smith Jr. Vikings burning timeout number 1 with 6 seconds left. We got time for 1 good play, maybe 2 bad plays. Or a bad play and a good play. Now second down and 4 from the 44-yard line. The Vikings going 2 wide to either side. And the Bears only going to rush 3. Cousins going to go for it all down the middle of the field. That pass is tipped in the air and incomplete. And that brings us to halftime. With the score all knotted up at 10 in this important NFC North matchup. The first meeting between these 2 teams of 2 this season. You're expecting great things out of the Minnesota Vikings, maybe not so much out of the Bears this year. Hopefully Justin Fields can ball out a little bit better than what he's done so far in the Sim series. He's probably statistically one of the worst quarterbacks so far. Him and Davis Mills going back and forth for the battle of the mid contest. Of course, they played in week 3. As Santos here, going to boot this one back to the Minnesota Vikings. They will start with the football and have an opportunity to take their first lead today. As Nwangwu going to return this one to the 28-yard line. And that is where Kirk Cousins will come back out onto the field. He was able to ice that arm in the locker room during halftime after a big throw to end half number 1. Best quarterback so far? It's a good question. Believe it or not, I think Zach Wilson's probably up there. Minnesota opening up half number 2 with the football. Offensively here, Cook in the backfield. As Cousins going to drop back, fire across the middle. That pass is caught. First down to Adam Thielen. Russ has been okay. He's still made some pretty bad mistakes. Week 1, he fumbled the game away against the Seahawks. He's been all right. I'm trying to think, though. Like, has there really been a dominant quarterback? I'm not sure. A new set of downs for Minnesota already. As Cook will get a 44-yard line. Able to bring him down after a gain of a... Quarterbacks have actually been pretty good. I feel like Ryan Tannehill's been mistake-free, but obviously Derrick Henry carries that offense. Josh Allen's been hot and cold. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter now. Cousins under center will hand off to Cook once again as he will go up the middle and only break a tackle or 2. Bring it up third down and 5 from their own 48-yard line. Famous Jameis, that's true. Jameis has actually been, he's been on his mark. I'm not going to lie. He had 1 bad turnover against the Bucs, but I guess he did have 2 picks against the Panthers. I don't know. He's had some good games, though. A big third down and 5 for the Vikings here. They go 2 wide to either side with Cook in the backfield. Cousins dropping back to pass. Going to fire left side. That pass is caught. Adam Thielen. First down, Minnesota. But yeah, I don't know. I love Famous Jameis. My favorite quarterback as a person. Not really as a... Obviously, he's not that great of a quarterback, but we'll hope he succeeds. First down at 10 now for Minnesota. Cook in the backfield will get the carry going up the middle again, and he is wrapped up again after just a gain of a yard. Justin Jones on the tackle. I'm trying to think. Carson Wentz also, he had 1 bad game against the Cowboys where he threw a couple picks, but other than that, I think Carson Wentz actually might be the best quarterback in the Sim season. He had 3 touchdowns week 1. He's had some good games. Second down and 9 now. Cook in the backfield once again. We'll get a stretch to the right this time as he's got some good seal-off blocks, trying to make a spin move. But he is wrapped up after a gain of 6. Now 3rd and 3 upcoming. Gotta love famous Jameis. How can you not like a guy like Jameis Winston? Third down and 3 for Minnesota now. 3 receivers left and 1 right for Cousins. As he scans the field, gonna fire left side. A jump ball is caught by Justin Jefferson, but short of the line to gain. And Eddie Jackson letting them know, hey, you did not catch that ball at the first down marker. It is now 4th down and 2 and a decision time for the Minnesota Vikings. They will kick a field goal here. Greg Joseph on for a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. This kick is up, and it is good. We are 3 for 3 on field goals today, guys. We're doing pretty good. You think we'll win offensive and defensive rookie of the year? Offensive rookie of the year, I'm going with Traylon Burks. Defensive rookie of the year, I'm probably going to go Kevon Thibodeau. That's just what I think. Like Kyle Hamilton? The safety that's been getting burnt by undrafted free agents at training camp? I don't know. Jordan Berry booting this one back rather. To the Chicago Bears. Byron Pringle taking it from the G of the Vikings. Going up the right side, trying to cut back in the middle. He is wrapped up. Giving the 26th forward progress. I don't know. Let's see. Who won Defensive Rookie of the Year last year? Was it, it was Micah Parsons, wasn't it? Yeah. For some reason, thinking Odefa Owe had a decent, I mean, he had a good showing, but definitely not D-Rookie of the Year worthy. First down and 10 for the Bears. Montgomery in the backfield will not get the carry here. Is Fields going to, wow, a big hit there. Harrison Smith on Cole Kmet. Fields dumping that one over across for a gain of 5 yards. That's true. I'm still mad that Baker Mayfield didn't get Rookie of the Year in 2018. Second down and 5 now for Fields. Back in the shotgun. Has 3 receivers right and 1 left. Now going to fire right side. That pass almost intercepted. Eric Hendricks nearly had his second pick 6 of the season. He had one in this building 2 weeks ago against the Detroit Lions that really put the nail in the coffin. Wow. That was almost disastrous. It is 3rd down and 5 for the Bears as they trail by 3 from their own 31. Fields will drop back to pass across middle to David Montgomery. He is met short of the line to gain. Cam Bynum. Okay, so the whole thing about mod, I just kind of made Renergy a mod, and he's going to be the only mod for now because eventually if so many people become mod, there's going to be, you know, the power will no longer mean anything, but I made him a mod because he's been here for an extremely long time, and he's usually in every single stream, so. The punt here from Trenton Gill, the first punt of today's game, as he boots this one with the right foot. Not an excellent punt. This one going to be returned from the 25-yard line. A broken tackle, and somehow getting forward for a gain of 7. And Wongwu with an excellent return there. Yeah, there's no, like, set standard for mod or anything. You just kind of have it or you don't. Yeah. So the Vikings have the football once again with a 3-point lead as Cousins will hand off to Cook going across the middle, little halfback base here. It is only good for a yard. Dalvin Cook really struggling to get it started here. He's had 1 big touchdown carry. That's about it for this day. Hopefully he can bounce back soon. No, you're good. I mean, some people want mod, which is cool. Like, I used to be like that in other people's streams, but I mean, at some point, maybe I'll be like, hey, I'm running a contest for this. Or, you know, maybe I'll hit a milestone and be like, hey, I'll do random drawing for a mod. Something like that. It'll come up. 2nd down and 8 now. Cousins in the gun. Once again, 2 receivers left and right as he is back to pass. He's got good protection, but it won't last all day. A wobbler to the right side falls out of bounds. That was a risky pass. Lucky he got enough power behind it. because that one easily could have been picked off and taken the other way. Now 3rd down and 8 for the Vikings in the same formation as they were in 2nd down. As Cousins will drop back to pass once again. Got good protection. Go out across the middle. Incomplete. He had Olabazi Johnson streaking across the middle. The wide receiver 4 on the step chart. It was almost a strip sack. That is true. I feel like we have a Bears fan. Well, he's not here today, but he was in past streams. I do remember him. Jordan Berry now on to boot this one back to the Chicago Bears. His first punt of the day. As he boots this one with his own right foot. This punt a little bit better than the last one as Trenton Gill had a shaky punt. Byron Pringle will bring this one to the 25. And that is where Justin Fields will return to the field. 1 interception thrown today. 1 big touchdown pass as well to start things out here. You're a Bears fan? Well, I know you're one of them. I don't think you're the one I'm talking about, though. There was another one, I feel like, in last week's game, but yeah. 1st down and 10 now for the Bears as they look to take the lead back. Montgomery will get a carry to the left side. He had good blocking for a moment, but that was not going to last all day as Blake Lynch grabs him up after a gain of a yard. The first time we said his name today. The outside linebacker with his first tackle. Well, considering that the Browns have actually run a halfback draw on 4th down and 8, I don't think running the ball on 4th and 3 is stupid. Depends on the situation, too. Also it depends on who your running back is, where you're playing, where the ball's at, the scoring line. A lot of factors go into which one's more stupid, but I don't think running on a 4th and 3 is too dumb. All depends on the situation, because a lot of times teams expect the pass there. Flipping sides of the field for the final time in this afternoon game. Fields will drop back to pass, firing across the middle, incomplete. And once again, it is 3rd down. You know who we haven't heard about today is N'Keal Harry, the new signing from the New England Patriots. We have not heard about him. Hey, happy birthday tomorrow, Swag Prod. 3rd and 9 for the Chicago Bears. Fields with his heels at his own 20-yard line. Will drop back to pass. Gonna fire across the middle. That pass is somehow caught. No, it's dropped. Mooney had it for a moment, but the hit jarred it loose. And it is now 4th down and 9. The Bears probably should punt the ball away here. They will likely have another opportunity to get it back. Oh, there is no way that pass should have not been caught. Trenton Gill now on to punt this one for the 2nd time today. Back-to-back possessions have fallen short for the Bears, as this one getting booted off to the 35-yard line. That'll be returned by Nwangwu as he will spin his way for another return of 7.5, call it 8 yards. Well then, excuse me. See if the Vikings can go back out on offense here and put this game to bed with a touchdown. A long touchdown drive would pretty much end it. Why'd you change your YouTube name? Just because I may not always do NFL stuff, and I feel like NFL Season Simulator doesn't really, I don't know. I don't like that name as much as MSG Productions, which is really Madden Sim Gaming or Madden Sim Guy Productions, so I like it more. 1st down and 10 for the Vikings. They have excellent field position after the punt. As Cousins will go play action here, go on the right side. That pass is caught. It is a 1st down to Irv Smith Jr. Yeah, I agree. I just kind of made that name just so I could remember. Honestly, just so I could remember what channel was what, because I had a couple beforehand, so. 1st and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings as Cousins will hand this one off to Dalvin Cook. As for some reason the game telling us he used a user stumble recovery. I don't really understand that, but it's weird to me how it tells you when that happens, but not when there's like a user juke or something. Interesting. Oh wow, the suggestion's actually helping out. By the way, shout out to you guys. Just had my first video hit 2,000 views recently. The Chiefs and Buccaneers highlights just hit 2,000 views, so appreciate all the love on that video. It's incredible. That Cook carry good for 4 yards, and now Cousins back in the gun He will send Dalvin Cook out to the right side. And now 5 receivers out here on 2nd and 6. Cousins retreating in the backfield. Now going to step up, now going to step back in the pocket. Here comes pressure as he loses his footing, and he is sacked to midfield. That is a Madden moment, 100%. I mean, just look at this. Just went to cardiac arrest on the field, man. I mean, I know Kirk Cousins is old, but yikes. That's happened like 3 or 4 times. Nothing too new. Now 3rd and 14 from midfield. The Bears looking to get a big stop here. As Cousins dropping back in the pocket. Gonna throw left side to Cook. That pass incomplete. Yeah, I feel like that's happened. Actually, I think it actually has happened to Kirk Cousins already in the sim season once. I'm 99% sure that happened in week 3 against the Lions or something like that. I remember it vividly. The punt here from Jordan Berry. We'll go back to the Bears trying to pin them deep in their own territory as this punt going to get shanked to the left sideline. Only to the 21. Walls Edition has about 3K. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not counting shorts because it's kind of like a For You page. You can't control how many views people get off of that because it's just a bunch of swiping, so should have thrown that away. Yeah, probably. That is definitely a mad moment. 100%. The game was, what? Wasn't it 7-7 at the end of the first quarter? It's been pretty boring so far since then, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. I have to allow it. 1st and 10 for the Bears. They're trying to take the lead here with just over 4 left to play in this one. Fields dropping back in a throw. Crossbody, a strike delivered to Darnell Mooney. 1st down, Chicago. Oh, yeah. Rams versus Cards. Well, yeah, I guess that stream, that technically does count. Yeah, the Bucks Chiefs stream has like 1,800 views, and the upload has like 2,000 too, so both those reflect on one another. No huddle for the Bears here. Now 3:45 left in this one. 2 receivers to either side for Fields as he will throw left. That pass is caught. Again, it's Darnell Mooney. Hope this game goes in overtime. I'm okay with this game going in overtime. Just as so long as we don't have a tie again. Because that would be awful. Although, what year was it? 2018? They started the season out with 2 ties. Browns Steelers week 1 and Packers Vikings week 2. 1st down and 10 for Chicago from their own 49. Fields taking the snap fast. Got good protection, going to fire right side. That pass is incomplete. James O'Shaughnessy did not get his head turned in time. That pass could have been intercepted, but instead, we have 2nd and 10. I want to see a walk-off field goal. We need to see that happen once or twice. Now 2nd down and 10. The Vikings fans on their feet here. As Fields taking the snap from his own 49, going across the middle. That pass is somehow caught. Fields threading the needle to Darnell Mooney, the 3rd consecutive catch for the wide receiver 1, and it is 3rd and 2 upcoming. Justin Fields is just going into hyperdrive or something like that all of a sudden. From here, it'd be a 60-yarder too. Cairo Santos can hit that. I believe he can hit that. 3rd down and 2 yards from Minnesota. 43-yard line. Fields in the gun. Gonna go across the middle. That pass is dropped. That big hit in the middle of the field jars it loose. And all of a sudden, it is 4th down and 2. Daniel Hunter, the lineman, the edge rusher, for some reason dropping back in coverage. I feel like the Bears know a thing or two about that with B.J. Raji. You guys know what I'm talking about. If not, then I understand too. My audience is somewhat young. And this is very surprising. The Bears could attempt a 60-yarder or go for it, but instead they will punt as Trenton Gill shanks this one to the left sideline. That is a 13-yard punt. I'm pretty sure that is a record for the worst punt we've had this season. And the Vikings will start from the 30. B.J. Raji was a beast, true. Back when the Packers could win an NFC championship game. Good times. Well, yeah, Madden, not too good with that. So after an awful punt from Trenton Gill, the Vikings have the ball at their own 30 as Kirk Cousins taking his time in the pocket. Going to throw right side to Dalvin Cook. That pass is caught for a gain of 3 yards. And it'll be 2nd down and 6, call it 4, apparently. Yeah, no idea why the Bears punted that one there. Then again, Mike Vrabel did that in the playoffs, so. The final play before the 2-minute warning as Cousins going under center with Cook in the backfield. On 2nd down and 6, Cook will get a carry going straight up the middle. He's got a first down. Breaking tackles to the 45-yard line. Yeah, it's probably going to cost him the game. That brings us to the 2-minute warning from US Bank Stadium. 13-10, the Vikings lead. Just wish there were more touchdowns in these sims. The lowest points we've had scored this week is 21, which is kind of sad. Minnesota in the I formation here. A couple first downs puts this game to bed. The Bears still have all 3 timeouts. As Cook getting a carry, he will find midfield. A gain of 5. Yeah, Madden's not the best at simulation football. But they're the only simulation football, unfortunately, that has exclusive rights to these NFL teams, at least. Second down and 5. Cousins in the shotgun from midfield with Cook in the backfield as Cook will get a carry going up the middle. He's got a first down and more daylight in front of him. A gain of 20 yards for Dalvin Cook. And that will likely do it. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, they still got 1 timeout. The clock is stopped right now, so never know. Now 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Bears. Cook will get another carry going left side. As he tries to shed a tackle, he is dropped in the backfield for a loss of a yard. And the Bears have burnt their final timeout. US Bank Stadium, a rain of purple as Roquan Smith, his 7th individual tackle of this game. That is impressive. Yeah, the Bears looking like they're going to be 1-4 this season. Not a good start, but kind of what we expected. 2nd and 10 for Minnesota now. Cook still in the backfield as he will get a carry now. Going to bounce out to the right side. He is wrapped up at the 30. So getting about half a yard back, Travis Gibson on the tackle. It is 3rd and 9. Looks like the Bears going to have little under 30 seconds left when they get this football back after the field goal. And no timeouts. We know how that goes with Madden. 3rd down and 9. Cousins in the gun. Will he look to pass on this play? That is the question. And he will, surprisingly. Cousins going to drop back, throw across the middle. That pass is somehow caught, but no first down for Justin Jefferson. So the clock's still going to move. And maybe the Vikings want to think about going for this. Just putting the game out of reach, not taking a risk of getting that field goal block. They will not. Now under 30 seconds left. Greg Joseph on to attempt a field goal to double the Viking lead. This one just a 38-yarder is up, and it is good. So 18 seconds left and no timeouts. That's interesting. It's probably just going to be one play. I'm hoping that there's 2. I'm hoping that there's a good little 20, 25-yard sideline route and then a Hail Mary. That would make me happy. But anyway, it's looking like the Vikings going to improve to 3-2. And with a Green Bay Packer loss this week, they would be first in the division. Jordan Berry kicking this one back to the Chicago Bears. They will have 18 seconds to figure things out as this kick going to have to be returned by Byron Pringle. Up the middle, he will find the 30-yard line. Not a bad return, but taking 4 precious seconds off the clock. So what's the prediction here? I'm saying Justin Fields is going to get sacked by Danielle Hunter, and that's going to be the game. It is first down and 10 for the Bears. They have no timeouts and just 14 seconds, so anything inbounds will essentially end this one as Fields dancing around in the pocket, going to go for it all down the middle of the field. That pass incomplete. And we have one more play left. So no Madden moment, unless Fields, of course, wants to run the football. Polo Jacoby Brissett. We'll see what happens. It is now second down and 10. 7 seconds left in this one. Every Viking fan on their feet as Fields dropping back for the final time today. Going for it all down the left side. That pass is almost caught on the sideline. Oh my goodness. That would have set up a miracle attempt, but instead 1 second left. Hold everything. We are not done. Did you change your name? I did, yeah. Just a little bit of a, I don't know. I've wanted to do that for a while now. I asked in a poll a while ago. It is third down and 10, but most importantly, 1 second left on the play clock. This will be the ball game, folks. Fields dropping back in the pocket, going for it all down the middle of the field. It is intercepted, no, incomplete, but nonetheless, that will do it. The Minnesota Vikings are 3-0 against NFC North teams as they improve to 3-2 with a 16-10 victory over the now 1-4 Chicago Bears. Interesting. 3-0 against NFC North teams, but 0-2 against everybody else. Oh yeah, I'm a Browns fan. Fortunately, you look good to watch your streams. Appreciate it. Anyways, let's see the breakdown by quarter. I guess not an awful game. We had scoring in every single quarter. Obviously, the first was better than every other period, but nonetheless, that's going to do it from US Bank Stadium. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Let's see what tomorrow's game is. Well, everybody is here. It will be the Lions and the Patriots. The Detroit Lions will have an opportunity to surpass the Chicago Bears. They currently hold third place right now, so we'll see what happens after that one. But that game is going to take place at 2 p.m. tomorrow, so join me then. But for now, that's going to do it from the booth. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow